Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to check a couple cards here out of the big old stack that you can see over here beside me. These are all the cards that I have to look through to make sure if they're gradable or not. And then we'll go through the process of me trying to do the best to diagnose if I can send these in to be graded. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at this LeBron. This is not his rookie cards, 2004. But again, when pulling it out, top loader in the sleeve, I can already see there's a problem in this corner. Right there, right? So, not going to completely rule it completely out because I can go ahead and try to give it a little TLC, try to get that corner back into place. And the process is a little bit longer. I'm not too concerned about being quick with a card like this because again, it is LeBron. There's no rush on my end as far as to get this thing looked at, get it graded, because I'm not trying to automatically flip this thing. I would. Now again, if it doesn't meet the criteria after trying to give it a little TLC 1 or 2 times, then yes, I will go ahead and just move it down to its forever owner. So we'll just go ahead and adjust this just a tiny bit, right? So again, that nice bright light as you can see right here. I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to move it around, see if there's any dings in it, any scratches on the halo, the foil. And if it doesn't, then I would say, yeah, that's pretty good. Again, don't really see anything right there physically. A little bit, you can see like the fingerprint, see that? But again, that's all wipe that off. But I'm looking for any phrase, anything, that's the stuff that, is going to cause it not to be able to gem out. I'll look underneath the magnifier with this, but so far I don't see anything in here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and drop this bad boy down, flip it over, raise it to where it is in viewing for you guys, and we'll zoom in a little bit. But again, take a look at it just like this. There is a little bit of this right there. You can see on the top. See how there's a little bit of white right there. Again, something a little bit, if I put it underneath the little pressing pads with the clamps, I think that should be able to clear that out. I'm not too worried about this because I'm sure it is something I could take a rag, microfiber cloth to, gently wipe it off, and bam. So that one's not really coming off too much now. See, now that might have me little bit more concerned. See that? Those 2 white spots. So again, I could just put this out as you got right there as well, right there. So again, there is a little bit of card cleaner that I can use. So again, I'm not going to rule it completely out. I am just taking the microfiber cloth here, getting a nice little once over. I'm not using any card cleaner or anything right now. I'm just doing a pre-inspection to make sure, and then I can go back and go ahead and recheck it back out. See, looks like it's something bad on there, but nope, it's just the top of the card. Again, for this, I'm trying to make sure that there's no dents or anything on it. Nothing wrong, nothing too obvious. Again, I don't see anything on here. Alright, so what we'll do is I'll then go ahead and put it underneath. But again, I know the corner is kind of shit. So what I'll have to do is just to see what it looks like underneath here. And again, there's that top right hand corner, right? We kind of already know that this corner is kind of crappy. Sorry, just gotta get this a little bit adjusted right there. As you can see, it clearly right there. Again, you can see with the naked eye, this is just something to get the process if I like fake the bits on there. And again, you can see on the top right there, a little bit of the color of the card coming off. Can't see anything else. The corner right there looks pretty solid, and I can refocus this. All right. can adjust the light if I need to, make it a little bit brighter. And on the side. Again, might be going to extremes for some people, but I am not going to risk it to where it is something that I could just spend a little bit of extra time just to confirm, just to make sure it's good to go. And as seen with the naked eye, I don't see any really big issues on this car other than those two spots. Further assumptions, so I'm just going to go check this out. And then on the back, there's those two spots right there, right? Those kind of on the face of the bone here. Right, so it's like right there. There's one. And one should be over here somewhere. There's definitely one right there. Now, we're at 2 times X, so you can see it right there. Back this up a little bit. There's probably one more. And there was 2 close together. I did see a video the other day, or apparently, again, I'm not sure if it was legit or not. It could be fake, it could not be. Oh, there's that corner. It could not be real, but they were using this type of tool, but it was also projecting on their computer screen, which I think that'd be pretty good. I think I have some room up here to do that. Just get an extra screen, hook that up to, and then kind of see like a bigger picture of it while I do this. But again, I like to get down in the weeds, but man, I am not trying to get too thick in the weeds, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can see right there's a little discoloration, so I don't think this is going to gem. It's still a very, very nice card. So definitely that corner, no matter what you do to it, 3 times X. There's nothing I could do for this corner because it's already peeling back. So I would hate to have to do this, but I don't think this is I mean, again, I'm on the fence against LeBron, but I think I could go ahead and just get this, clean this up, move it on down the road, and you know, somebody's not looking to grade who just wants to stay. I would like to have this in her PC, but for me to send it over to be graded, that's not going to work for me, just because it's just, especially for that spot. So we'll put this onto the pile that we're going to go ahead and clean up and get it listed and put it on eBay and collects. Let's go to the next one. All right, so the next card we're going to go ahead and look at, see if this is gradable, is the Topps 2023 Shohei. All right, so taking a quick glance on it right before we get underneath the light and everything again. And possibly some fingerprints on there, stuff like that, right? But again, quick glance at the card. It does look pretty super clean. We're going to go ahead and put it underneath the light here. So we're going to go through the same process with this card as we've already done with the first card and all other cards I look at to make sure we're able to get it graded. Some people enjoy looking at this process, or at least you'll see there's a little thing right there, but look at that way right off. So again, it's going to be put underneath this light, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring it left to right. Let's see if we got anything on here. Again, during this process, it's just a quick, anything that completely stands out. If we got any issues, all right, nothing on there. We're gonna go ahead now. You know, sometimes it's just better just to go and go straight to the magnifying glass. Just go ahead and get right to this step, but because we're gonna be able to see the light anyway. All right, so this looks fine right here. Again, corners look pretty solid. So I'm gonna need to stick it underneath the zoom machine, right? Okay, well, like I said, from this portion, I do not see anything with this card. So I will just safely assume that we're good here. Now, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do a little cup to clean it. Not really clean it, I take that back, right? A little wiping it off and making sure we're good to go. So we'll just use a little bit of card cleaner. Again, just using one of these, you know, back in the day, acne pads, like we like to call them. But what we're trying to do is just wipe it down a little bit, put a little bit of card spray on there. It's not like a lot of pressure. I'm just trying to get dust and little minor fingerprints on there before I go ahead and put the little buffing wax on there. Yeah. And then we'll take a look at it again after it gets a little bit cleaned up, and we'll kind of see the difference that goes in there. It's going to be pretty clean. Penny sleeve, right? And not the penny sleeve that was originally in. We'll put it in a brand new penny sleeve. And based off of the potential grade, I'll again double check. If it's like super high, it'll move up to the front. It's like $400 plus, right? It'll move up to the front for the one for PSA. It's already been clean, wiped off. Again, not clean, not conditioned or anything. It's just wiping off. We're going to put a little bit of this little buffer on here. And then we're going to go ahead and do a front and the back. And then we will take a look at it. All right, so after a little bit of that, using our card spray to get it cleaned off, as you can see here, it looks real clean. I'm going to use a little bit of that buffing, a little bit of that polish. Make it super clean. All right, next card on deck here will be the Kobe. This is a Pacifica. It's kind of hard to see it because it's just whatever. Pacific. Sorry, I said Pacifica, and it should be Pacific. Again, quick check here when we move this over. Trying to get underneath this light as best we can. Looking for any dings, and we'll go through the same whole process with this. Oh, print line, you see that? That's a problem right there. So stuff with that, but you see that? That is just a pain in the ass for me. Now, it is a Kobe card. It's like one of those things like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to roll with it, keep it raw. Man, I mean, there's such a dope looking card, but boy, oh boy, right there. Look at this. This is so badass. I could really enjoy it, but then my OCD is like, oh no, I know. So hard to see this when you go pick these up at either a show, a store, or anything like that, unless you are a nice high-powered tiny pin flashlight. But man, it is still does nothing compared to like the actual light that you can get to look at this. Alright, so the back looks to be fine. Again, I'll double check on this, but I don't see anything. I mean, there's a little bit of a fringe right here on the top. But again, it could just be like right here. See, right there. Shoot, sorry. I'll edit that out. But yes, dang. Alright, well, let's buff this thing out and see. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly get a little bit of this buffer cleaner off. I mean, you can already see it, being cleaned off a little bit here. How much shine it's got to it, right? Same thing with the front. We already put a little bit on there. Just gonna go one more time. But I mean, just looking at this card, there's no way. Oh, you can see it right there, right? Like I said, it's still a clean card. I don't really want to care. They don't want to get it graded. But like I said, my OCD is going to mess with me with this. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down one more time and put it in the pile to relist. All right, here we go. Topps Chrome. Cristiano Ronaldo. Be something, right? Got the Ray Wave, Chrome, right? Black and white. I mean, it's a super clean card. Didn't see anything wrong with it earlier before when I went to purchase it, but again, we're gonna go ahead and stick this. Just a quick glance over it. There we go. The same process again. I think this is going to be a really good, really clean one. Not really seeing any issues with this. I saw it earlier. Been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again. But I will do everything I can to kind of make sure giving myself the best possible chance. Like I've always said, I am not a professional. I don't claim I am, but boy damn, I'm trying to be as good as I can with this. That's just the way I am. If I want to do something, I'm just gonna fucking do it. But don't half-ass shit. Just, okay, I'm looking at it through the back here. I don't see anything. Didn't see anything earlier, so I think this is good. Here's 97, is this? 22 card. I was saying 1997. I was like, hell no. Card looks good again. Wipe it down. It should be good to go on this one. Okay, some of the blemishes that are hidden. Oh, see that right there? Right there, see? No, let me see if it's just it could just be the way the card is. Yep. See, it has it on that side too. That seems to be okay. Gonna have to wipe this thing down. Alright, so the next card here we're going to check out is this Topps Chrome Star Cluster here. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan all day, right? Loved him back in college. Glad he went to the Bucks. So we're going to check this out. Again, we'll put it underneath the microscope. But this is how we kind of just done like all the other cards. If it's going to look good, then it's going to work out. It's going to be gradable. Then we'll put in the grade pile. Again, sure there's not too many comps out for this, so it really depends on if Kyle Murray and Baker Mayfield get really hot this year. But see that's already a problem right there in that corner. That dimple. Damn. These dang chrome cards won. That really sucks. Because definitely will not gem with that one. So this could be possibly a no-go for me. Because again, I mean, this is such a newer card that it's not a, it is not an SSP. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be worth it. So probably more than likely, I'm going to clean this up, and this one is going just because of that right there, right? I mean, everything else is super clean. Fine. So I'm going to go ahead, make a decision on this one, even though it does pain me a little bit that I'm not going to put this in the grading pile. I'll get it cleaned up. I'll go ahead and list it on Collects and eBay, and we'll keep it moving to the next one. All right, so this is a pickup of a bunch of Jordans. Again, same local card shop, but here's the issue, right? I was looking at these a little bit closer. I should have probably noticed it, but I did get them at a very good price. You can kind of see the centering's off. Most of the centering on these are all the same. You can see it is very heavy. My right, currently looking at it to left. On the card, it's left to right, but all similarly the same cut. So I don't think I'm going to go ahead and send these off to get graded. I'm a little disappointed in myself. But again, continuously, this is a rookie move. I got super excited to see very clean Jordans, a whole bunch of them, because I guess somebody had done traded them in, or traded in the collection to the local card shop, and this was in the collection, and I was like, whoa, I really still think these are great cards. I think those ones, I think I looked over the other day, I think there's like 3 to 4 of them, and their centering is way better than this, and in good condition. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Over clean, they're near mint, so I'm gonna hold on to these for a little bit. I put them in the hover and hold box, but
no, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.